Up and running. Looks good. Audio. Check. Looks good this end. Wi-Fi okay. Looks like we're up. No mistakes. Here we go. Morning, gang. Another year. Another year. Akimashite. Omedetou gozaimasu, as they say here. Good morning, gang. Good morning, gang. This is going to be a quiet one. Absolutely. It's going to be a quiet one today. We've had an interesting few days, and I want nothing more than just to sit here quietly today and do some work. Today, what's on my desk? This is the finished job. This is the set of blocks now complete. Wasn't supposed to be my job. The set of jobs now complete for the second print in this year's series. Now, I don't think I showed this on the video the other day. When I made the video, I showed the first print and it would have been the fourth and the fifth, I guess. I don't remember. The second and third I haven't actually shown yet. It's okay, just as well. As I mentioned, this wasn't supposed to be my job, but we are way behind. You know, Kawasaki-san is working on the third one in the series at the moment. She's still on the key block. Chon-san is on the fourth one. And the second one had just become so late, they couldn't get to it, so I took it over, and on the first and the second, I did it. I took 2 days out here. No stream, no shop, no nothing. And I spent the first 2 days of the year sitting here quietly doing this, so it's done. And the girls upstairs will start proofing of that later this morning. I don't think Dei-chan's going to be doing that. I got her paper sized for that day before yesterday. Okay. No surprise, you know what we're at. This is my work today, and for the next few days for sure. Paper is out. Yes, 4 packs of paper are out. 1 pack for Dei-chan. She's doing test printing on the February print. 1 pack for, who else? Kawai-san. He's printing a new print. We got some old blocks. I showed them to you some months ago. We got a block pair from an auction here. It was a 2-up print of a woman in a kimono with a koto. I showed you the block set here on the show and tell a few months back. He's test printing it now. It may appear in the catalog a few weeks from now. Who else is here? Ishikawa-san. She's still working on the first print of the year. She's doing her batch. People are waiting for it. And then 1 more pack. Oh yeah, the pack of paper for the print party. We froze it for the past few days because there was nobody in the shop for 4 days. So. Okay, let's get in here. Where's my focus point? Outside is quiet now, but my God, the last few days, the joint has been jumping. It's too bad the stream didn't coincide with the New Year holiday. Well, it's not too bad. I couldn't do it, but it was nuts out there. Absolutely nuts. Right till last night, I don't even know, early this morning, they were still at it. Oops, I got here the wrong way. All the restaurants and shops here, they put booths outside, they put tables and chairs outside, served up hot soup and stuff. And many people in Japan come to the shrine here for the first few days of the New Year, the temple, actually, Templar shrine. And New Year, any hour of the day, any hour of the night, it's cold out there, so lots of restaurants, they just put booths up with hot soup. The one next to us, because it's the oyster shack, they got seafood, and this year they put up a kanijiru, and a crab soup, and served it in cups. So I'm going to need to sharpen before we can do this today. So How were my days off? I didn't have any days off. I had some peaceful days of work here while everybody else was out of the way. And I think this may be our final sharpening on this blade. We are down now. We are at the bitter end. That's it. We can't possibly use that. So we are down. This might be the final sharpening for this one. Jacques is here. Good morning, sir. Lazy Saturday morning. Saturday morning for me, but who else is here who's on Saturday morning? Somebody in Japan here? Fly fish for fun? Right, let's go. Sure doesn't take much, and these blades are so small. It's just literally, as you saw, just a few strokes. That's all it takes to cut that much metal away. Just a few strokes. The years I struggled with sharpening, you know. I avoided it, you know. The years I was in Canada before I came to Japan, I was doing this printmaking. I go like for months without sharpening because I didn't have a clue what to do. Every time I tried it, it would destroy the shape of the knife. And Okay, quick and easy. Good angle here for sure the light of this thing. Okay, slow start. I said it's going to be a slow stream, you know, really slow today. Okay, what's the next song? You know, we've come around the top of the cats here, down the mountain, down towards the cartouche. I think I'd like this morning just some part of this stream curves. Partly too, because I'm at the end of the knife here, I don't want to do stuff that's possibly going to break the knife, but stay on these curves. So what's the news over the year-end break? I'm not really sure. As I said, the SX has been crazy busy. We've got some ups and some downs here. I finally got the video announcing next year's series, got it ready. My back was really against the wall. It had to be out here before the end of the year. So it was like not quite New Year's Eve, but almost New Year's Eve before I got the video ready. I think you guys saw it. I tried to record it on that day the last stream was here, Thursday morning or something. I forget what day it was. I don't even know what day it was. What day is it today? No, Saturday. It would have been Monday morning I recorded the video. So anyway, we got the video out announcing next year's series. Same as last year, we weren't really quite sure what to expect from it. As I mentioned in the video, I thought there would be high demand. It turned out that was right. We're standing now at, I think, 182, so there's only a few spots left for this year. And then it'll switch to waiting list mode. But the video also, what it did was it brought in a whole bunch more people for last year's series. I showed the whole set of last year's prints on in the video. And they look really cool, all side by side, all together. You know? And lots of people signed up for that. And Ayumi-san, who you saw in the video, is we're going to work our way through the whole set. She's just finished the first one now. She'll be starting the second one. Today, I guess she's making paper wet today, actually. I got paper ready for her. So she's doing a whole new batch of that series. So it looks like our business is going to be stable for another year. And you might laugh, but now it's time to start thinking about what we'll be doing for next year. Because with this year's plan, set in stone and up and running, it's really important to start thinking about what's happening next. Because things take such a long time to cook here. The ideas take such a long time. One small idea for the series for 2021 has come out of the 8 Cats series. And we've got the 8 Cats project up and running. And for the first time, we've got a project that's using different designers. And that's been plus and minus. Most of the designs have really been difficult. They haven't been something that really turns into a woodblock print easily. But there have been lots that are okay, and we're not going to have any trouble making 8 prints. That's okay. But the downside of doing the Cats series, the way we did it, was I asked people to move to stage 2 and then choose from there. The downside is it's turned out that I've had to contact people and say, sorry, but yours wasn't chosen. You know, the people who I asked to move to stage 2, they took the trouble to work out a better design. I paid them for it, and then they waited expecting me to choose their design. And I've had to make some emails saying, I'm sorry, but your design hasn't been chosen. You know, this was the case for the second print in the series. And so the downside is we've got good designs here that we're leaving on the table. So I was thinking about maybe there's some way to work this into the subscription series for next year. Whereas it would rather be all of one designer, Jed. Maybe it's time to do a series that featured different designers. I don't know. Jed, now he's got so many prints in our catalog that even if he didn't have the subscription series all to himself next year, he would still get lots of revenue from it because he's got so many back issues now. So I don't know. It might be an idea to put on the table, chat with him about it. Oh, lots of conversation. Lots of conversation. I haven't seen this, sorry. Oh, yeah. Where are we? When is the Great Wave being sold again? There's a batch has just come through, just flowed through in December, and the next batch will be printed somewhere in maybe the 3rd week of January. So the next batch of 50 or 60 will be available by the end of January. So the next 2 weeks will be nothing else coming through the pipe. I think Cameron's notified everybody who was on the waiting list in that last current batch. I'm not really quite sure. Dave's behind printing because there aren't enough printers. Yes, we don't have enough printers, absolutely. Don't have enough printers. paper is prepared. Yes, wave, wave. So. That's the delivery of oysters again next door. Yeah, oyster packs coming out. I guess the fishermen and all those guys, they just run right through the new year, I suppose. I don't know. Or all this stuff has been frozen there. No idea. Interesting too, this oyster shack next door here, the delivery just comes like this automatically every morning. You have the idea that for a sushi shop and places like this, the master goes down to the fish markets 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning or something, whatever, and chooses the stuff. These guys don't do that. It's just the order is placed, whatever, online or something, no idea. Bang, here it comes. It's just a delivery service. We get deliveries of wood blocks or something. These guys get deliveries of oysters. It just shows up in the truck. So maybe with oysters, it's more of a package deal. You know what you're going to get. I don't know. They don't have to choose them each day. And there's no chef here next door, it's just a bunch of kids. So there's no special meal preparation, it's just the oysters. The people cook them at the table, so there's no cooking in the back. The customers sit down and get their table. The kids fire up the gas burner on the table and they give the customers some gloves, and out come the oysters, and that's it. The people cook their own stuff. It's easy. We should do that with our print parties. There's the room, there's the wood blocks, there's the paper, here's your tool. Go for it. See you later. I wonder if we should try that. Neko Hakkei print party. Make your own print by yourself. Disaster would that be out? Sure would make it easier to get staff though. And speaking of the print party staff, it's bad news here at the beginning of the year, We've had 2 people leave us over the year end, Father Baisan, you've seen her. She's come in the stream here just as we're finishing the stream many days. She would have been here today. And on the last day of last year, she got her bonus and then quit a few minutes later. I was a bit pissed off about that. She would take the bonus and then quit. And she says she has to take care of her husband. He's getting old and blah, 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 blah. I spent months, the first 3 or 4 months she was here, she wasn't productive. I spent months paying her, even when she couldn't do anything. And she finally got good at this, competent at this, had fun, paying her well, gave her a bonus, and then she quits. And right back to square one. Then 2 of the girls for the party staff, 2 of them are pregnant. I mentioned this in the video the other day. They don't want me to talk about their names and stuff in public yet, but 2 of them are pregnant. So they'll be leaving. I kind of joked about it in that video, but crap, this is not good news. You just get good at this. You just get them trained to where they can do this, and then they leave. Okay, that came out nice. Oh, no. Okay, good. I like these sinuous curves now. It's good fun. Let's keep on. So So anyways, I won't be seeing Watabashi-san here anymore at the end of the streams, because that's it. She's history now. And Mori-san, who used to be coming on Saturday mornings, she also, you see her at the end of the stream, she's also off. She has a real job, and she's not able to spend much time with us anymore. So at the moment now, we're back down to the stalwart group that's been here for years. Kawai-san, Shiba-san, and Teiko-san. And today for the parties, it's just me and Kawai-san. That's it. And there's full parties today, 4, 5, and 4. So Dave, who's supposed to be doing other work these days, is now back on the party roster. Conversation. What's the print party? We're starting a new print party print today, and we've been doing the microwave. It's been getting worn out. So today's print parties, we're switching. It's going to be the koi. We've got a new print we've been preparing for the past couple of months. And the print parties today are going to be the Hokusai koi. For a couple of reasons. One is because the microwave blocks are wearing out. And second is because these are repeaters. People coming today are repeaters. Quiet this morning, eh? Sorry about this. I just got to keep at this. Sorry not to follow all this, excuse me. We don't have 40, we had 32 and now it's down to 29, I guess. Not quite sure exactly how many people are working here right now. I can't not follow this and I'll read it later, thank you. Did I meet Yoshida Hodaka? No, the only people in the Yoshida family I know is the two. I know Yoshida Toshi I met. He was still running his workshop when I came in the mid 1980s. I spent some time in their workshop there in 1986. And I know Tsukasa-san. Of course, we deal with him all the time, getting his prints and his father's prints. Those are the only members of the Yoshida family who I know at all. Tell me, you're alive outside, or is it sunshine? It's a nice day. It's a bit of a strange day here, and it's Saturday, so normally Asakusa would sort of be buzzing today. But it's a very strange pattern with the calendar. The January 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, the three biggest days of the year for Asakusa, are now finished. But that was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And now it's the weekend, which is normally when Asakusa comes alive. But the 4th is normally the day when everybody gets quiet and goes back to work, and that was the end of the holiday season. But now it's the weekend. So I have no idea what's really going to happen, and so nobody seems to know what's going to go on. Is it going to be a buzzing weekend, or is everybody going to just chill out at home after all the activities and traveling and New Year celebrations for the past few days? It's been a really strange New Year because of the calendar. There are people who've been off work since last Saturday, because some companies, because of the way the calendar fell, with New Year's being Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, New Year's Eve being Tuesday, they just closed for the week in factories and stuff. So I have no idea what's going to happen out there today. It could be a quiet day, it could be quite busy. Very strange mood because of this calendar timing. January the 4th is normally, okay, everybody back to work, let's pick up the normal routine. That's January the 4th. But today, this week, this year, that's not going to happen. by bit. A river takes shape, bit by bit by bit. Look at all this conversation. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try and read it later. People waiting outside, they're almost certainly waiting for the kimono shop to open. The kimono shop next door opens in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. The shutter should be coming up in a minute. These two girls will be waiting to rent the kimono. There they are. There's the lady setting up the kimono stand. These two girls will be ready to rent kimonos and trot around Asakusa for the day. Look at all this conversation. I'm sorry, guys. Will there be a show and tell? Not today. You know, there's been no purchasing action now for the last week or so. We do have a bunch of stuff built up here. I talked about last week some very, very large prints. There's some stunning stuff to show, but I have nothing prepared specifically today. I'm sorry. It's too big. The show and tell, I didn't make it last week. It's gigantic. I can't put it on the desk here. It'll have to wait for a time when Cameron's here. We can set it up on the wall over there and leaf through it page by page by page. There's some gigantic kabuki posters from around 100 years ago. But they're just too big for me to show today. So I'm sorry, no, there isn't going to be any specific. I don't think I have anything. No, just let me work peacefully on this until it's opening time. It's busier than a normal Saturday. I think this is going to be a busy weekend, I think, out there. What are those two people looking at? Look at them. They're looking at our front door, the poster that's on our front door. The poster that's on the door, there's something a little bit eye-catching about it. It shows some recent Japanese TV shows, and one of them, we've got the picture of the dog, this mamesuke. It's the theme animal for a TV show we were on called Wafu Sohonke. And on the poster that those people were looking at, we put this dog in the middle of it, and that catches a lot of people's eyes. Then they realize, well, woodblock prints, nothing to do with dogs, and they wander off. There they go. The kimono shop is now open. Look at all these people heading in there. They've been hanging around nearby. Our shop doesn't have lineups at 9 o'clock. It will one day. It's a sort of a standard joke here. I know our shop isn't the kind of shop that has lineups at all, but we're joking that one day when we get the Baron cookies up and running at some point in the future, we're not working on this project now at all, but at some point when we get the Baron cookies up and running, they will be the fresh baked group will be ready at 9 o'clock or whatever, 10 o'clock every morning. And that's when people will line up to get today's batch of cookies. They'll be delivered here or something. I don't know. It's just on our list of things we want to do one day somewhere in the future. But I don't know. Plans. The way I'm feeling about this now with all these employee troubles the last couple of weeks, just why bother? I don't know. Why bother? fuzzy here, quite so easily. So let's put a bit of oil. We just put a bit of community oil on it. That'll bring it up. Look at this. Makes the paper totally transparent. We can't rub the whole thing with oil because it would just start peeling the paper off the wood. But the next zone that I'll be doing in the next few minutes, it's okay to dampen it. But if you did that over the whole thing, it would just lift off the wood from the, it's not moisture, but from the, it softens the glue. Oh, I hear footsteps. Did somebody come in the door? Somebody come in the door? Who's due upstairs? It's Ishikawa-san, Dei-chan. I forget who's up there today. I brought the paper out. Am I imagining things? I don't know. Sometimes, the buildings are all stuck together. So sometimes if somebody in the next building goes up their staircase, bang, 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 heavily, I get the sound that it's in our staircase. So it's possible it could have been next door. I don't hear it now. There's 3 of them due upstairs. Dei-chan, Ishikawa-san. Suga-san's not in today. Aimi-san's not in today. I forget who's printing up there. Oh yeah, I think Kawai-san asked me to take his paper out. There's no way he's going to have a chance to print today. We're short-handed again this morning. So there's no way he's going to be up there printing. Who's here? Kawai-san, is it? Yeah. Always on time, always shows up, always ready to go. He's working well here, and we're good for him, and he's good for us. As far as I can tell, he's happy here and learning a ton of stuff, contributing a lot, getting paid. Those are the footsteps behind. behind my head, bang, bang, bang. He's a heavy guy going up the stairs. What's the time? 9:17. Okay, a few more minutes here. So as I said, there's no specific show until today. I'm sorry. I know beginning of the year there's been no purchases the last few days to show. So where are we now? Today's Saturday. The next stream should be on schedule. It's Monday morning. We'll get back to our usual 3 times a week system. Monday Cameron will be here, and if we can organise it, we'll do that show and tell of those giant kabuki posters and try and figure it out how to show them, whatever. He's been so busy the last few days, so all the new sign-ups for subscriptions and stuff. He's off for the weekend now, very glad of it, I'm sure. Invisible there. There's guys on them.
Happy New Year.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing? 明けましておめでとうございますかな。静かに休憩やった？
あ、まあそうです。まあ静かだから。
静か。何？
静か。まあ普通ですよね。
次誰？今だ。はい。Toby san, good morning. Hello. Hi, thank you again.
紙冷凍庫だった
出したいんですが、3階に。3階にあります。かわいそうな紙も出したんですが、
プリントパーティーの紙。
そう、ピンクの紙。かわいそうな紙も今日ちょっとあったんですから出した。今日難しいですよね。How are the trains this morning? Quiet? I think you. Peaking. I've got the microphone up too loud. Just a second, let me crank it down a bit. It's at -3.6. Let me crank it down a bit. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Is the microphone okay? I had it turned down. The other day when I was doing the YouTube video recording here, I've learned that because of the way we plug it through the back, when I record the YouTube video, this audio overloads. So I turned this down when I did the YouTube video. I put it back up this morning. Still some peaking, I don't know. The filter is on, compression. I'm using I have a Zoom digital mic sitting on the desk here. I'm not using a lapel mic here. Yeah, I see. I don't know, usually whatever, myself here, I just mumble, but when I'm speaking to other people, of course, I raise my voice. So anyway, we're okay, I think we're okay. Just a few more minutes, finish off this corner. So I'm bringing the print party paper. We put it in the freezer upstairs. It's been 4 days here with no print parties. And we had a couple of choices. We could just clean up the old paper and toss it out and leave, clean up the room and then start from scratch again today. But the risk of doing it that way was that if I had forgotten the night before, as in last night, if I forgot to prepare it, then we'd be in trouble. So Kawai-san just said, what we do is we took the leftover paper last year, I just put it in the freezer upstairs together with our normal printer's paper. And I took it out this morning. I had my shower up there and took out the printer's paper, so I took out the party paper as well. So. It's good, I guess. Nice quiet start. Here we are. So first river's on this time now. Let's back off, but you can see what's happening. It's taking a while to get through this. I started over at this side. I don't know how many days work we've done in this, how many hours, not so much. Came up the waterfall, around the cats. And now we're going to, I'll continue the river. Maybe it'll take a couple more days to get the river, clean up the corners and edges, then we'll do the cats in the middle. Just quietly, step by step, a couple of hours a day. That's all we get a chance to do. I really had plans for the weekend, you know. I was going to finish the octopus print, but it didn't happen. I had to do the February print instead, so whatever. Okay, all right, let's go. It's been a bit quiet for me today this morning, sorry. For the year and for me and for us, it's not a steady, peaceful time. It's just full of disruption and a bit of chaos. So I'm looking forward now to moving into January, where it's going to be quieter for us, not so many customers in the door. Chance to get caught up on a lot of work and try and get things more peaceful, because the year end is a chaotic season for us. So I'm not in such a relaxed, easygoing mood here. Anyway, as I say, we'll sort it out in January and try and get more stable out. This is Saturday. Monday morning, we'll be back here with a normal stream. More carving of this. Cameron will be here. We've got some fun show and tell for you. We'll try and do that. Well, I now have 3 print parties to do, up and running, first parties of the year. Okay, guys. Thanks for your patience with us, with all the ups and downs that are going on right now. And things are looking good overall. Just fight through some of the crap. See you on Monday. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Bye for now. Thanks for watching again. Let's put the outside scene up a little bit more. Let's have a look at what's going on outside. Coming alive, nay. Some of these people might be people who were reveling last night. Can't quite tell. That guy could be down those. Look at him. Okay, guys. See you in a couple of days. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.